you know what? If I'm gonna go out, just like you said, I'm taking somebody with me.
They ain't interested in letting you leave, bro,
Mm-mm.
because they got to do too much covering up after that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And see, look now, it look
Yeah.
like now it don't matter. We got them on camera. Or we all standing there watching it. They don't, what it's gonna take. You're gonna respect some bullets and bloodshed. Then you stop.
Yep. Then you wonder why. You ain't gonna wonder why when you get your way.
You stop when it happened to you. When you gonna be late for dinner. Code word the Italian mobsters used to use. Call and tell Toby's wife he gonna be late for dinner. Yeah, that means he ain't coming home, bro. Right?
Yep, you're right. All right, Big Q, whenever you're ready, man. Ugh,
Y'all see the live stuff everywhere, right? Did it pop up?
Yeah,
I'm
I
about to
saw
check
it.
out now. Oh, okay, cool.
I see the urban arenas. What about the
Yeah.
YouTube, sissy?
No, Twitter's jumping.
I got YouTube up too, bro.
All right, cool. All right.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Live from TeamBoydTV Studios, it's the dopest live NFL show on the internet, providing the hottest takes, up-to-date news and moves, and the latest NFL reactions. It's TeamBoydTV Live, introducing the bad boys of NFL sports talk, the Raven Shogun, JB, the Sage of Sports, Glass, and your host, Big Q. It's about to get rough, and it's about to get raw. It's game time. Welcome to TeamBoydTV Live.
And what's going on everybody? It's your boy Big Kid, and this is the big one. This is the NFC South show. Hopefully, it goes off without a hitch tonight. But anyway, I do have two of the baddest boys in sports talk with me. I do have the Sage of Sports, Glass, in the building. What's going on, Glass?
What's up, fam? Big Q, JB, everybody out there in social media. Appreciate you guys joining in on the show. And I heard what you said, Big Q. It ain't gonna go all smoothly, bro.
You know what? I kind of figured that, but it is what it is, and we'll see. But hopefully, y'all don't get on my case too bad this year. But we'll see. And also got the Raven Shogun JB in the building. What's going on, JB? What's happening?
Yo, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, wherever we at, man. What's up? TeamBoydTV Live. Let's go.
So, man, look, this is one of them shows, man, where we really it comes. Sometimes it can go off the rails, and hopefully tonight it won't be the case. So we will see. We do have the NFC South that we're gonna be talking about tonight. We got a couple new guys showing up under center here in the NFC South this year, and one Teddy Two Gloves Bridgewater, and one TB12 Tom Brady. And then, of course, you got your old standbys. You got your Drew Brees and what's that cat's name out there in Atlanta? Whatever that cat's name is. Got him too.
Wow. Better put respect on that name, man.
I'm just saying, you know. That's how we gonna do it. But first,
wait. See, you just got to say you want to run smoothly, but you just go ahead and poke the tiger already.
Already.
We're talking about Atlanta Falcons, man. It's the Dirty Birds. Like that's that. Whenever they're in the conversation, it goes one way. There's no love. Nobody got love for the Atlanta Falcons, man. I'm just saying.
No, you don't have love for the Atlanta Falcons. Put it out there. Put it right, man.
Hey, but first, I got a quick story for us to get into. JB, we're going to run this up to Baltimore, and we're going to get some of your thoughts on what's going on with this situation here. Let's take a look at this news report first. Let's see what we got here.
Ravens are officially releasing Earl Thomas. They tweeted this out. We have terminated safety Earl Thomas's contract for personal conduct that has adversely affected the Baltimore Ravens. This, of course, as reported previously by our own Ian Rappaport, who joins us now with more details on this and how it finally came to a head, Ian.
Well, over the last couple of days, what the Ravens have tried to see is there a trade market for Earl Thomas? Could they somehow unload the Pro Bowl player and his $10 million salary without having to terminate him? Well, that clearly is not possible. No one's going to pay $10 million in a trade right now. So the Baltimore Ravens just moments ago made it official. They are releasing the Pro Bowl safety Earl Thomas after 1 year and $22 million in a front-loaded contract. This was originally supposed to be a 4-year deal. Obviously ends prematurely to that, thanks in part to an altercation with a teammate in practice. And that part is important here because in the official wording of the Ravens release, they say it is for personal conduct that has adversely affected the Baltimore Ravens. Translated, that means they are going to charge him with conduct detrimental and come after the $10 million in salary that he should be getting this year. This is something that when they do void his guarantees, which sounds like it's coming, Earl Thomas and his people would then file agreements on his behalf and fight for the money he believes is due for him. This is not going to be a decision that's going to come today. It's likely going to play it over the next several weeks and months or maybe more. So we have clearly not heard the last of the Earl Thomas Baltimore Ravens situation. But
fellas, the boy Earl Thomas dismissed after getting into a scrappy scrap with Chuck Clark at practice, JB. That was quick and serious and swift motion. They got him up out of there quick. I mean, like, now we done seen fights at practice. You know, the one most notably that I can remember happened a few years back. Cam Newton and Josh Norman. It became a rallying cry, and the team went on to make a spectacular run because of it. But this is different. They bounced him up out of there pretty quickly. Let me get your thoughts on it, JB. What's happening?
Well, first, I mean, he already had like a huge pending like conduct off the field issue with the girlfriend and the orgy with his brother. They had that going, and then just his overall, in my opinion, his overall performance, even though his PFF grade is decent, but as far as like the guy he used to be, and some of the stuff that I saw on the field from him, shying away from contact and not being where he's supposed to be. There's other guys that want to play, and he, of course, he's there solely off his reputation after breaking his leg twice. Other than his poor play, especially in the playoffs, just missing team meetings and stuff like that because you got to get a car wash, it was pretty unanimous as far as what I'm reading that the team wanted him out, so they favored it.
Yeah, they did, and I don't know. I was actually thoroughly surprised by Glass. I actually thought, when I saw that they just released him just like that, and then that whole detrimental to the team stuff came up. That's when I knew they were trying to get their money back, right? They try to recoup on that. You know what I mean? So like, but JB saying he ain't the player he used to be. He's not. That this ain't the same Seattle Seahawks version of the player that we thought. What you think about this, Glass?
Man, I agree with JB and you, man. I like Earl Thomas. He was a phenomenal player, but of course, Father Time is undefeated, and his action, his talent is diminishing. So, as always, if your problems are way more than your talents, then we got to try to find a way to get you up out of here. And just like you knew this is what it was that the Ravens didn't want him on there anymore because, like you said, time and time again, we've seen fights in practice. This is just an opportunity to go ahead, get some of this money back and say it's detrimental to the team. Well, we know what that means. That means we're trying to get our money back in any way possible. So I would like to see how that works out, and I'd like to see what team will scoop him up. But he's going to get scooped up. Even though his talents are diminishing, he is still a valuable
right, yeah. So right now, I was looking at some of the stuff, the reports, the hot spots everybody talking about, Dallas, was one of the favorable places for him to land. And stuff like that, but I always like the guy. But sometimes like you say, sometimes you have to give it up because you just ain't got it no more. You know what I mean? Like, but in his prime, the dude was a beast, though. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe he can finish out in Dallas. I can't think of nowhere else. Maybe he can go. San Francisco was another one because Sherm reached out to him.
Well, they unequivocally said they wasn't interested.
Who, Dallas?
Cowboys. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
what was the other team you said, Big Q?
Oh, Sherm reached out to him. You know what I'm saying? He had, came on Twitter and, was just pretty much saying how you have a spectacular player he was, and that, a reunion was due. But we got San Francisco. I mean, I don't know what you do if you're him. You own a potentially a Super Bowl winning team. You want a team that's right there on the bubble, and then you get bounced, and then it's like, well, if you want to finish your career up with a championship, pretty much done messed yourself up, bro. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because I mean, wait. What you think? You think who else is a Super Bowl contender? San Francisco was one. What New Orleans is another, right? KC don't need him. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be tough. I wish him the best, but man, I just think it was a bad deal. You got into that fight, and then it was like, you know what? Let's just get rid of this cat. You know what I mean? Like they think about it.
You do more to it than the fight, though.
Oh yeah. The fight was the trigger.
Performing. Yeah, and you had the off the field incident.
Yes.
They done paid you more money than we ever paid any free agent for rolling in there. Got more money than Calais, and he gonna probably outperform you. He got so much left. And then you coming in feeling above the team. Ray and Ed didn't act like that, so there's no way you gonna come in and be that guy looking just. To me, it just kind of like said I got paid after the grind. I went to two Super Bowls, won one. And this right here, the part of my career where I'm gonna just do what I want, and that just didn't happen.
They rolling in with a little bit of clout glass and try to push people around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like thinking you untouchable because you came in there with a little bit of accolades or whatever.
That's just go to show that sometimes you gotta sit back, stand back, and reevaluate yourself because you can't come up in here thinking that you was that top notch defender back in the day.
Absolutely.
You got to fit in, get in where you fit in.
Yeah. Yeah, like they got us they got us on Facebook. Okay, I can't see the name on that because this chat is weird. It just says Facebook user, but I can almost bet that's Chris Worthy. I can almost bet it. But anyway, they were saying fellas, so I don't know who it is, but because it just says Facebook user. But I guess so. I don't know, man. I hope we get to play this year. We'll see. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know. All right, so let me go ahead and and we might as well just rip the Band-Aid off this thing. Because I know we got to go here first, and this might last a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? So, I did not get the division standings this week last night. That's one thing I didn't get. Okay, I was.
Oh, this week you don't want to get it, huh? Okay.
I didn't get a division. Okay. I didn't get a division status this week, man. But
right.
Okay, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready for this. Y'all ready for this?
Let's go, bro.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
As
Let's
always, we go from the bottom to the top. And well, who's at the bottom? Who's the bottom dweller in the NFC South this year? Oh my gosh. Is that Q's team? The Carolina Panthers?
Listen. How many times recently since the last Super Bowl, since 2015, has the Broncos finished fourth? Get out of here with that. Come on, man.
Do you really want to go there?
Come on.
Do you really want to go there? Huh?
I'm just saying.
So, like I was saying, after the what was that, Super Bowl 50, when my beloved Broncos smoked your team, y'all been going down here since then. Y'all been going down here since then, where y'all bottom dwellers in your division. 5-11, 5 in the division.
Yeah.
Top passer, Kyle Allen. Who?
Kyle Allen. Kyle Allen started out.
Cam Newton.
Didn't Kyle Allen start 5-0? Didn't he start 5-0 though?
Okay, but was 5-11 though.
But he won 5 of them.
Okay, you started 5-0, but you finished 5-11. Okay,
hey, look.
If you comfortable with that, cool.
I didn't say comfortable.
He only played 13. He played 13 games, so he actually owned this season. 303 completion out of 489 attempts, which is 62%. For 3,322 yards, 17 TDs, and 17 interceptions. So he threw as many interceptions as he did TDs.
Yes. Yeah.
Top rusher. This is one of the players I respect. Christian McCaffrey, only because his dad was a Bronco. 16 games. He played all 16 games, 287 attempts for 1,387 yards, 15 TDs, 1 fumble. Top receiver was DJ Moore, which I like. 15 games, targeted 135 times with 87 receptions for 1,175 yards, 4 TDs, 2 fumbles. Top defenders is Mario Addison, who played 15 games. He got 9.5 sacks with 14 QB hits. And James Bradbury, he played 15 games. He had 3 interceptions.
So listen, before I let y'all do what y'all gonna do, because listen, I already know where this is gonna go. Let me defend my team real quick. Can I do that? So Chris on Facebook, Chris said we're gonna shock the world this year, and I'm gonna tell you why. But I'm gonna back up what he just said, because this is what a lot of people don't know that's been going. I see look in your lips, JB. Look, you're gonna have to calm down for a second, all right? But this is how it's going down. So listen, and I'm getting my Don DeMarco's ready because it's going down. Okay, this is what I'm saying. So got Teddy Bridgewater coming in, like went 5-0 last year. Was it the year before? Whenever he filled in for Drew Brees, I trust Teddy Bridgewater. I think he's a quarterback that's going to take care of the football, not going to make a whole lot of different mistakes. The wide receiver, everybody's saying that Cam didn't never have no weapons or whatever, but look at what they just brought in for Teddy. They got some stuff for Teddy. They got Anderson. They got Moore. They got Bird. They got a bunch of different things. They brought in the dude from they brought in the dude from the XFL to back up Teddy. Listen, they got some weapons, and then you got Christian McCaffrey, so on and so forth. Only thing I'm kind of worried about is the secondary, which I've been worried about the secondary for the last 2 years. I've been kind of worried about the secondary, but leading up until these last little few moves they made, Glass, I was saying that I didn't know if we could win 5 games or whatever. But I'm gonna tell you, I think I'm feeling a little bit different, and we're gonna see at the end of the show where I feel. But I feel 5 ain't good enough, JB. I think this team is better than 5-11. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the moves that they done made recently, I don't think it's an empty shell of a team like everybody think that Carolina is right now. I think y'all in for a surprise. JB, what you got?
I don't know the team well enough to say, X, Y, and Z about them, but I do know the other 3, and they ain't lose as much as y'all lost.
Right.
I feel like you guys will be now. Granted, it may work in your favor that nobody has a whole lot of tape on this particular team. But we know what Matt Ryan can do. We know what Breeze got. We know what Brady's done. And he brought a trusted pair of hands to Tampa Bay with him. And so I don't know. I think you're probably gonna be chilling comfortably where you at right now.
I don't know. You see, that's what I'm saying. Glassy people don't know. There's moves being made. Look, Matt Rule is being super aggressive on the personnel and the offense. Listen, did you know this story? Did you know that Matt Rule and them just built a new trophy presentation area in the locker room where they got the 2 division trophies and they got an empty case for the Lombardi? Why you think he put an empty case for the Lombardi right there? Just saying. Come on,
it's just for motivation. Ain't nothing gonna be in that spot but another defensive. I mean, you put the defensive trophies up in there, or ain't nothing going up in that trophy case. Listen, all you Carolina Panther fans, man, at me. I don't care, man. The reason why I don't like your team is because of this man right here, my brother over here, Big Q. Wow. He always turned the tail. I like Cam Newton until he started bloviating on Cam Newton where I couldn't stand it anymore. I used to like your Carolina Panthers. But this brother right here keep on bloviating, making it seem like I'm the bad guy. Damn it. Okay, I wear the black hat. No problem. Your team is trash.
I can pull footage of you hating Glass. I got years and years of it.
Hey, listen, man. I love Teddy Bridgewater. I love me. Yeah. I like the Matt Rule hiring. But because of you, I have to say that y'all will be bottom dwellers this year. Let me tell you, listen, man. Your coach and Teddy Bridgewater going up against Arians, and Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Peyton and Breeze, Quinn, and what's that fool name?
Ain't nobody worried about Quinn. Ain't nobody worried about Quinn and Ryan.
That matchup led along. Excuse me.
Look, they the worst ones. So I
who?
Quinn and Ryan.
But they seem to be in 3rd place while y'all was in 4th place.
Yeah, because look, we was dealing with injuries and whatnot.
Okay, that's what we're gonna put it on. Injury. Listen, man. Y'all gonna be in the same spot this year. Let's go ahead and move on, man.
Okay, so here's the deal. This is what I firmly believe. Listen, I do think, like JB said, this is the question mark team. Look, we know what we're expecting in Tampa Bay this year with Tom Brady and Gronkowski and all that nonsense they got going on down there. And again, just like you said, we know what Drew Brees and the Saints going to bring to the table. Yeah, I'm not taking either one of them teams lightly. I really feel like the biggest threat is going to be Tampa Bay. Everybody already got the Saints in the Super Bowl. I feel like I don't know where they get this information from. You know what I mean? Like
Really?
the Carolina Panthers are still in the NFC South. Why? How you going to just put the Saints in the Super Bowl when the Panthers are still there? Give us like I understand.
Serious?
I understand Cameron.
Wait. This is not the Black and Blue podcast. Number one.
Right.
Listen, man. Your team stinks. Let's just what did y'all add to it? Listen,
I just went through it. I just went through it.
I'm saying you didn't.
I did. I went through the wide receiver. So
it didn't hold water. It didn't hold water.
Because you don't know the name. Because you don't
see what we got. We got to see what we got in Teddy Bridgewater.
But JB, because you don't know the names. Because you don't know the names.
Yeah, all right. Curtis,
Yeah.
You got a good wide receiver.
Yes.
Good wide receiver core.
Absolutely.
And you got a good running back. What
Yes.
the hell y'all do on defense? I don't
Listen,
know. Y'all don't have Greg Olsen anymore. Who's Ian Thomas?
Ian Thomas, man Hurts.
Y'all lost
got Man Hurts.
Y'all lost Kuechly. What y'all do to replace him? Nothing.
Shaq Thompson. You know what I'm saying? Brian Burns.
Okay.
Brian Burns. Listen, the defense is straight. JB, listen. He talking about our wide receivers. Can you tell me that the Denver Broncos got a better wide receiver core than Carolina right now?
Hell yeah.
JB, I'm talking to you. Shut up, Glass.
Say it one more time, bro.
Broncos got a better wide receiver core than Carolina got right now.
Yeah.
Why would you? What?
I mean, shoot, they got Cortland over there. They got stuff, man. Y'all.
Watch these young boys ball.
No matter who's catching the ball over, they got continuity.
Watch these young boys ball.
You got question marks, man, and a new coach. Everything's new. New owner, new coach. Damn, they had a new stadium if they had it their way.
Right. But listen, man. Like I said, Glass. I feel like I said a month ago. I felt a certain type of way. I saw some of the moves that I made as we got into training camp and everything like that. I think they got a better shot than most people are giving them. And so let's look at this. Let's look at the schedule.
No. You don't dismiss me like that, man.
Okay.
Wide receiver core. Who y'all got?
You got DJ Moore. You got Anderson. You got Bird. You got McCaffrey in the passing game.
See, you even got a running back to be a wide receiver. That just
they ain't the only ones who do that.
We got Cortland Sutton that match up with DJ Moore, and we just drafted Jerry Jeudy from Alabama. Need I say more?
Yeah, I think I got it still better.
And you got the magnificent Drew Lock, huh?
Oh
yeah, right.
I put in Drew Lock. Y'all gonna recognize? Go ahead. I'm sorry, JB. Go ahead.
Farrah Cooper just got he gonna be putting on a Carolina uniform too.
Who that there?
Wow. Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
So I forgot about
he played at USC. So
yeah, and I forgot about
then he made it to Carolina.
I forgot about Curtis Samuel. I forgot about 10. What about 10? They're your field stretcher right there. Actually, that's the guy I think I would be worried about, Glass.
Field stretcher.
Yeah, wow.
How long is your field?
It's 100 yards, just like yours.
15 yards.
100 yards. You got Curtis Samuel. I forgot about something.
I don't know. Oh, Christian McCaffrey. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's it. He's gonna be our offensive player of the year again.
He's gonna be
your lead receiver.
No, actually, I think it's gonna be Curtis Samuel. I think it's gonna be Curtis Samuel going into his third season. I think this dude is ready.
And please, we're looking at
Man Hurts and what's the other guy? No, I think Man Hurts slowly been working his way to replace more that guy. You know what I mean? And I think he's gonna get the job done. Look, y'all chill out and let's look at this. Look, the schedule going, especially when I see like the Redbirds. When I see the Redbirds on here, when I see the Cardinals and the Chargers on here, it makes me feel good inside. You know what I'm saying? So when I see like the Raiders in week 1, and then Tampa Bay, okay, then you got the Chargers, then you got the Cards, then you got the Falcons, which I know we've been struggling with. I think we've been splitting with the Falcons for the last couple of seasons or whatever. But we let them get the best of us like New Orleans, right? Look at that, Chicago's up there. Okay, Kansas City. The Lions is up there. You know, that's a Broncos. That's a walk in the park. And that's at home too, right? You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Week 14. Now, from what I understand, you still owe me a 5-pack.
I do, and I got to get you that before the season starts.
No. You can hold off till week 14.
Oh, yeah?
I'm on 10.
Really?
Double enough.
What this game is? This game is played in Carolina, right? I think this is no. That's actually a away game. Yeah, I think it's an away game.
What is?
But it don't really matter. It's just Denver. Why we can't beat Denver? We can beat Denver.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We can beat Denver. Green Bay. I
got room in my humidor for them cigars, bro.
Oh, and look, JB, they using the old school logo there, but there go your Washington team is in there on December, a couple of days after Christmas. Look at that. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all gotta deal with that, man. I'm glad that Golden Dubs ain't on my schedule, bro.
Listen. Look, Raiders. Okay, here we go. Raiders, Chargers, Cards. Them 3 wins early. I go ahead and give Tampa. Actually, you know what? Tampa at home. I'm gonna give us a 50-50 chance there, Glass. Tampa at home, right? Atlanta at home. You know, Chicago.
Okay, when the dust settle, what you gonna do?
Man, I think we can get. Listen, I'm gonna say 9, but I think we can get 10 out of this. I'm gonna say 9 though, because I don't know what's gonna happen with New Orleans. I mean, look, I'll go ahead and say it. New Orleans has been our crux for 2 seasons in a row. We ain't been able to beat them, and I can't really just like with all confidence say, oh, we're gonna smack the Saints. I ain't gonna do that. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. But I feel confident with 9, Glass. I do. You know what I'm saying?
9-7.
Yeah. Chris said the thing is they don't understand. We got a QB that has a soft touch and he's smart with it. He don't overthrow. Brady don't like to play in Charlotte. Gio says, "What's up, team boy? Cheers from Ottawa. What's going on, Gio? What's happening, bro?"
What's up,
so listen,
Gio?
What's up, Gio?
I know it sound like I'm out on the limb, but I think we can get 9 wins out of there.
Y'all pass our
You pass the limb. You walking the plank, bro. You way out there.
No.
You out there
No,
with
man.
bro.
You're out there biting.
You ever heard the word ripcord? Yeah, you don't have one. Damn. 9-7. So you mean to tell me that you're gonna jump from 5-11?
Yes.
To 9-7 in that division.
There's been improvements.
That got better than you.
Hold up, that ain't true. Bro. That is not true. That is not true. What happened in New Orleans? Didn't nothing happen in New Orleans, right? Didn't nothing happen in Atlanta? They didn't get no better. The only team that changed was Tampa. Come on, man, don't do that. Don't do that, Glass.
Exactly. Y'all went 5-11 with teams that didn't change much.
So come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, JV. Really? I don't understand this. We're looking at the division, right? The other teams didn't do nothing, and all you've seen is improvement and rebuild and moves being made by Carolina.
Didn't have to change anything because they got Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley. They picked up Todd Gurley.
Okay. Gurley. Mr. Shaky Knees himself. Mr. Shaky.
Emmanuel Sanders, and I love me some Emmanuel Sanders, especially when he was the Broncos. But he went to 49ers. You see what he did with the 49ers. The Saints got them now. They got Malcolm Jenkins. He's a little bit older, but he's still a nice veteran backfield player. Bruh, everybody made moves, and you guys went the wrong way. Hell, you got
over.
You got a 1-year coach, first-year coach, man.
First-year
owner.
First-year, thank you.
You killed him.
And a bunch of first-year players going to be on the field.
Yeah, yes, it's going to be a young squad. Okay, Baltimore ain't never played with a young squad before.
Guess what you playing for? You'll be playing for another first-round pick. That's what
get out
That's exactly what's going to be. And whoever this person was that was on Facebook talking about they don't understand. No, y'all don't understand. If you're going to sit here and follow Big Q's algorithm and hypotenuse, you're in trouble.
I'm just trying to give it to you raw, Glass.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give it to you raw, uncut.
9 wins.
I agree with Gio.
Green Bay.
I agree with Gio. Gio says the Panthers will be the most improved team in the NFL this year with touchdown Teddy as QB. Come on, man, Gio, you know what you're talking about.
Gio, you my man.
Let me give Gio a Don DeMarco.
Way back. You my buddy and everything, man. But don't sit here and blow this man up. Big Q does not need his head any bigger. See, you said
where's that Seahawks fan at? He need to predict y'all's win losses this.
Oh yeah, he not here this.
Gio is a Minnesota Vikings fan, so all he doing is putting cables on you just to see how.
No, because he know Teddy Bridgewater better than y'all do. He know Teddy Bridgewater better than me. I believe what he's saying because he's a fan of that quarterback. The quarterback was on his team. He know what he's talking about.
You guys finished 5-11 last year. You're gonna finish 5-11 this year. and I'm stretching.
Oh,
5
wow.
and 11. JB.
Okay.
I'm gonna give them 6 and 10 because
Oh,
the home opener is gonna be a big deal. That's if Dave Shepard just don't really do nothing ridiculous up to that point because he's pretty unpredictable.
But the home opener,
6 and 10. I give you one more win to help your first round draft pick.
Wow. No. So, but the home opener is against Tom Brady, right?
No, home opener against the Raiders, bro.
That's Oakland.
Oh, I see. It's black on here. I thought that meant that it was away. Oh no, black. I see that at the bottom. Now. Black is home. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's good. And that's a brand new. That's a brand new stadium. We're gonna embarrass them and give them their first loss to their brand new stadium.
They're gonna break it in with you guys.
No, they coming to you, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're coming to us. That's coming to us. Well, that's good. Okay, I like that one. That, like you said, that'll give them confidence, right? Because they know they got to go to Tampa the week after to face Tom Brady, and they're gonna go ahead and expose Tom for the rest of the league.
All of your first 8 weeks are teams that has improved drastically over the offseason. Atlanta, Tampa Bay, LA, the Bears, the Cardinals, the Saints. The Bears might be the team that really didn't do very much, but they're still a better team than y'all.
Mm-hmm. After week 5, this is when we know how good your team is. You got the Falcons, the Bears, the Saints, the Falcons again, the Chiefs, the Buccaneers.
I might give y'all the Lions, the Golden Doves. I give them the Lions. The Lions, the Golden Doves.
Yep.
Maybe a split between Atlanta. Maybe.
Well, it's definitely going to be a split between Atlanta. That's definitely going down.
Don't maybe a sweep. Don't make promises.
I'm making promises.
You can't keep.
I'm making promises. Listen, the only split that might not happen is the New Orleans one, right? That one might not come to fruition.
No, that's not going to happen. I can definitely say that's not going to happen.
But let's not get overzealous.
The Aaron Rodgers may not even be playing.
Right. So I like Green Bay. I definitely like Green Bay, and I'm telling you, you bring them horses into Charlotte, we're going to show them what time it is. So nobody worry about the Broncos. And besides, we owe Broncos something. I don't know. Have we seen them since?
That's about right. That's about 4 and 12, about 5 and 11, 6 and 10, something like that. That's about right.
I don't think so.
You ain't gonna win. Against KC, that's just gonna be bad.
Cute.
I mean, listen.
Look. You're gonna make it official. A 5-pack on that Broncos game in Week 14.
Yeah, let's do it.
Double or nothing.
Double nothing.
You heard it here first.
It'll cost me $79. But look, it's all good.
Like sending you those.
Oh man,
listen.
My humidor getting empty right now.
I don't like sending them to him because I had to send them to him all the time. I ain't never wanted one of these, but I'm just saying. But it's okay. The street gotta end sometimes. It's gotta end sometime, right?
All right, man. Let's move on. We spend a little bit too much time.
Right. Okay, cool. Okay, so
I know, right?
But you got
make this the Black and Blue podcast. But we ain't gonna let them. Okay, next up is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers that finished the season 7-9, 2-4 in the division. The top passer was Jameis Winston. Played all 16 games, 380 completions out of 626 attempts. Damn. For 5,109 yards, 33 TDs, and 30 interceptions. Top rushers was by committee. Ronald Jones II played all 16 games. He had 172 attempts for 724 yards, 6 TDs, 3 fumbles. Next up was Peyton Barber. Played all 16 games. He had 154 attempts for 470 yards, 6 TDs, 1 fumble. Top receivers was by committee. Chris Godwin targeted 121 times with 86 receptions for 1,333 yards and 9 TDs. Mike Evans played 13 games. He was 118 times with 657 yards and 8 TDs. Top defensive players were Shaquille Barrett, played all 16 games. He got 19 half sacks, 37 QB hits. And Sean Murphy Bunting, he played all 16 games. He got 3 interceptions.
I would give them this. I like some Shaq Barrett, and he kind of put that thing on our man last year. I'm pretty sure them dudes are having.
Gonna stop?
Listen. I like that's a bright spot. Then they got the old man Tom Brady, right? I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna say it. So everybody can know. This is what I feel. I feel like this is a lot of glass and mirrors and smoke and mirrors. I don't know we just talked about this last week when we was talking about Phillip Rivers, right? I'm not gonna put Tom Brady as no 50-50 quarterback. I'm not gonna never do that, right? But at the same time, you spend this money and you bring in the oldest quarterback in captivity to your team, and I know Tom Brady comes with a certain cachet. I get it, a way different cachet than a Phillip Rivers. I just don't know what his contribution going to be, and I'm one of them people who say I don't think there's going to be the second coming of Tom Brady. Maybe I'm not one of them people.
Well, if you look at like the dog Jameis Winston,
I didn't even say that about
run his stats back for me. His passer stats for me, Glass.
380 completions for 380 completions out of 626 attempts for 5,109 yards, 33 TDs, and 30 interceptions.
Okay, so now you think you take the same cast plus a Gronk and cut down on at least a tenth of them interceptions, you ain't winning that game, bro. Nobody's probably gonna be able to beat them. They ain't really subtracting nobody but the guy that was throwing in. I'm just telling you that what's there is what's needed. It's too much there for a guy like Brady or anybody else besides James.
Listen, I agree with the fact that he fell into a nice situation. It ain't the other players on the roster that I'm worried about. It's TB12 who I'm worried about, Glass. That's who I'm worried about.
Okay, that's fine. Let's not forget they also got his buddy Rob Gronkowski. He might not be. He
worried
just
about him too. Worried about him too.
Year off and they jammed him up there with OJ Howard and Cameron Brate, other tight ends that's worthy. You got Chris Evans and Chris Godwin in the backfield. They just drafted Justin Watson and Tyler Johnson out of the draft, which are quality wide receivers, and they added the running back Keyshawn Vaughn to go with Ronald Jones and Peyton Barber.
You know how good Tampa Bay is without Tom Brady and Gronkowski?
Right.
A blind quarterback threw for 5,000 yards.
There you go. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And let's not forget, Bruce Arians is a quarterback whisperer.
Yeah.
With Tom Brady, come on, man.
You know what? I'm gonna say this, JB. I agree with everything else, and that's kind of my point. I feel like the Tampa Bay team would have been better without bringing these two guys in. I really don't. I'm not gonna give Gronk no more than about 7 games. 6.
They don't really need. He wasn't there.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't really need him.
Right.
They had OJ Howard, bro.
Right, but I'm just saying. So 6 games and he's done. Now, what did they say about the quarterback? I mean, I don't know. Can he withstand the type of punishment that Jameis did? I don't think he can. I really don't.
He's gonna give it that, but come on, man. You act like you don't even know who Tom Brady is.
I know who Tom Brady is.
He could get rid of the ball in 3.2 seconds.
Okay.
Understand. You don't get to throw for 5,000 yards if the majority of the plays per game is pass plays. Jameis didn't take that much of a beat. He completed those passes.
Exactly.
Now, his interception count don't equate for bad offensive line play. He was just throwing to the wrong team. He was throwing so much. He was throwing it to the refs. He was throwing it to people in the stands. Jameis was throwing it to every damn body. So,
here, do this. This is what I challenge y'all to do. This is what I challenge all y'all to do. Everybody who on this Tampa Bay bandwagon right now. I challenge y'all to put all your eggs in that Tom Brady basket and watch what happens.
It ain't about Tom Brady, Q. It's about a better, accurate, more a decision maker at the quarterback position.
James while he's able.
He threw for 5,000. He threw for 5,000.
He did.
So,
name
another guy in the league that put up 5,000.
I can't. Okay, I'm just saying. I challenge y'all.
That guy that understand game situations. He knows when.
That's all I'm saying. And I don't even know who they got backing him up,
but the Buccaneers for sure. I'm doing it.
Okay. I mean, I do feel like
Big Q. All I got to say is, what my definition of common sense is?
Wow.
It's one of the only things that's free and priceless at the same time. It's easy to use, but people usually don't value or use it.
There you go.
So let me go to the comment section.
That's what we're doing right now, right?
Let me go to the comment section.
Right, Q?
Because some of these dudes making a lot of sense in the comment section. Okay, let's start with Gio. Gio says every couple of years a team loads up on old guys and it never works out. This year's is the Bucks. I agree with you, Gio.
Again, let's not forget 2015 and Peyton Manning. Right. You have to go through this again.
Okay, I'm just saying. And the Team Money says the lack of a running game and a O-line is going to be the key for Tampa in big games. The Bucs signed the left tackle in the first round pick. You say, okay, well, maybe they give him a little bit of protection. I'm just saying. I don't think I'm going to see. Me personally, I got it already in my mind that we're not going to see Tom Brady after week 9.
So
I think his career.
You banking the only way you got a chance or anybody.
No, this ain't got nothing to do with
that
Carolina.
Brady get hurt.
This ain't got nothing to do with Carolina.
You wishing injury.
No,
the only way you can beat him is minus Tom Brady. Do me a favor, Glass. Run their defensive stats back to me one time. Lead tackler, leading or the interception count. Period.
Well, Shaq Barrett. I mean, the dude is nasty. Okay, I know what he can do. I mean, he put a hurt on that guy.
No. He asked me to repeat it. Shaquille Barrett, 19 and a half sacks with 37 QB hits.
This is 1 year.
He's nasty.
The Panthers' top defender had, let me get it, 9.5 sacks with 14 QB hits. That's half.
Okay. He knows Shaquille Barrett all too well.
I do.
I know.
Yeah. That's what I never take nothing from him. Dude is nasty. I said that. I'm just saying.
How about interceptions?
Interceptions, 3 interceptions.
No, just the team. That's the team leader.
Yeah,
got 3. That's good enough, man. So think about this. I'll ask these questions for a reason. They playing with a lead, and it's Brady and the defense 10. I mean, it's just perfect. It's football chemistry, 1-on-1.
Well, listen, I'm not going to deny that they might be the best team in the division. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. That's not the argument I'm making.
I'm not saying they're world beaters. I'm not saying they're world
beaters. Okay, I'm just saying, like, I do believe they might be the best team in the division, but at the same, I'm not saying they're the best team because of Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski. That's the point I'm trying to make.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
They were already better without them. Trust me, man. You don't get to throw for 5,000 with some type of astigmatism, and you. I mean, come on, that offense is explosive, man. They just need the right person pulling trigger.
Okay, first off, T Money. I'm not going to always bring up 2015 because the question was that Gio said that people bringing old quarterbacks don't do good, don't do right. Okay, so that answered that question. Gio, my man, you still my boy and everything. Had a killer defense that year. I got that, but before that, he was breaking records, offensive.
He was.
That's all I'm saying, man. So let's. I got my ring.
So the year they won
the question that Gio said about old quarterback.
The year they won a Super Bowl, Peyton wasn't that good, but the year before he was. I'm saying, like, so. I mean, it doesn't matter. It don't matter. It don't. I'm just saying,
that's fine.
Okay.
Listen,
let's look at this.
I'm gonna go first because see, we sit here wasting too much time on the damn bottom dwellers. That's the Carolina Panthers. T Money at me later, bro. I got all night to go with you. I'm looking at the schedule for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're gonna beat the Panthers in week 2.
Yep.
Beat the Chargers in week 4. Beat the Packers in week 6. Raiders, Giants. They're gonna lose to the Saints. They're gonna beat the Panthers again in week 10. Which means they're gonna sweep your Panthers. Rams gonna beat them. Chiefs gonna beat them. They get it by. Vikings might beat them. At Falcons, they're not gonna win that one. They're gonna beat the Lions. They're gonna beat the Falcons at home in the last game, but which they're gonna need probably to get into the playoffs. I doubt that because I got them finishing 8-8, maybe 9-10 at best. I mean 9-7 at best.
Right.
8-8, 9-7.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Despite all the rhetoric that we just went through, that last 15 minutes of what you were saying, I agree with that. Because you know why I agree with that? Because that put them in direct competition with Carolina. Because I think Carolina can get 8 or 9 games. I'm telling you, I think they can. I think they can. So, and I like that. You see at 8-8, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give them one less game, right? I'm gonna go 7-9. That's what I'm gonna do, right?
Ooh. No, you got.
Because I got a feeling some key players ain't gonna make it, bro. I'm just saying, some key players ain't gonna make it.
So you said 7-9, right?
I said 7-9. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, JB.
I think they'll win 9 games. I think a new rivalry will be born out of this. Brady's showing up in this division between him and Matt Ryan.
Oh my God!
I think Breeze is on his coup de grace this year. I think this is it. I think him. I also think that Atlanta will sweep Tampa Bay this season. and that's how the rivalry gonna start.
What is happening around here?
I think Atlanta is the best team in the division. I think they will come within a couple of games of potentially winning it. But again, this is Breeze's
You know what, JB?
Tour, so
I think you're trying to set me off, bro.
Huh?
I think you're trying to set me off, bro, with this Atlanta nonsense.
It is what it is, man. You better go look at Atlanta's team.
You killing me right now.
Wait, Dick. You don't give a damn setting you off. They ain't gonna prove nothing.
He's still gonna suck, man. He's still gonna be at the bottom.
Exactly.
I think he's trying to get under my skin, bro.
Don't get mad. Don't kill the messengers.
He's trying to get under my skin. Listen, T Money said Dan Quinn getting fired this year. See, I'm glad there's people in the chat who know what. Listen, y'all need to be on the show instead of these two idiots.
Hey, he must not have heard my definition of common sense. That's what it was.
The Matt Rule experience will be over before Quinn.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Right.
Okay.
All right, man.
All right.
Let's go on to the team you just hate the most. The Atlanta Falcons.
Okay. Yeah.
They finished the season 7-9. Finished 4-2 in the division. Top passer Matt Ryan played 15 games. He had 408 completions out of 616 attempts for 4,466 yards, 26 TDs, and 14 interceptions. Top rusher was Devontae Freeman. He played 14 games. He had 184 attempts for 656 yards, 2 TDs, 3 fumbles. Top receiver was, of course, the great Julio Jones. Played 15 games, targeted 157 times with 99 receptions for 1,394 yards and 6 TDs, 1 fumble. Top defenders, Vic Beasley played 15 games, 8 sacks, 12 QB hits, and Desmond Trufant played 9 games with 14 interceptions.
Okay. Now, you know, they like I said.
I smell.
I ain't even gonna do it. I ain't even gonna do it
because
that's what's expected. I'm not gonna do it, but I'm just saying, like, listen, outside of Julio Jones and that raggedy quarterback that they got, they brought in, raggedy knees, Gurley, which I used to like Gurley, but I don't trust him now. He's been good enough for me. And I do like the young cat they brought in. Who was the young dude, the young receiver they brought in last year? Now I do like him.
Calvin Ridley.
Okay, I do like him. But other than that, man, I don't really see nothing, really that makes them so much improved that they more improved than Carolina and Tampa. I see them, unless Teddy Bridgewater stink up the joint, right? Unless he just is a failed experiment, in which he's not,
More than probable.
Really, JV?
For that first round. They looking for that high round pick, bro. You building. Obviously in rebuild mode, man. It's a 2-year experience.
Yep.
You in rebuild mode.
It takes a coach 3 years to get his team.
So you got a new quarterback, new coach, new owner. You definitely in rebuild mode. You're not finna step in and feel like you're about to be a contender for the NFC South.
No, I didn't say that. But I'm saying I don't think we're gonna finish last. I think these guys gonna finish last.
I don't think so. But anyway, this is what we're doing. We all pontificating, so let's go.
So Team say Falcons fooling people with late game win streak last year. Gio, like Falcons are a tough team for me to gauge.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I lost every time.
They just put money on them. They got a win streak. What can the Panthers say?
Losing streak.
Listen, and actually the Falcons got a decent schedule. I mean, it's actually pretty much the same schedule that we had. And
let's not forget they gave the Baltimore Ravens gave them a favor by giving them what's that, Hayden Hurst? Isn't that the tight end y'all gave to the Falcons?
Yeah, but the Falcons ain't know how to use a tight end since Algie Crumpler back in the day. It's in quite a while, so.
We just gave him
a quality tight end.
We gave him a quality tight end. He wanted to go there to catch more passes. So,
they got the same schedule we got, except they got Seattle instead of Chicago. No, they got Seattle instead of somebody. But that's the only thing I see different here. Is Seattle is in the mix instead of Washington. Yeah, that's the team that's different. Yeah, but everything else is the same. Oh, Dallas is in there. Yeah, Dallas is in there too. Okay, so listen. Let's see. Seahawks, Cowboys. Chicago, Green Bay. They come to Carolina. They got the Carolina at home the first go around. They might get us there at home. They can get the Lions. They come to see us. Broncos. They can probably win. 6, 7. Kansas City and Tampa at the end of the year. You know, Tyrod Taylor. You know what I'm saying, right?
Give. What is it? What is it, man? Because you just give it to me, man. What you want? 7 and 9.
7 and 9. That's what I see. 7 and 9.
See, you know what? Hey, people, listen to me.
No, listen. I'm looking at the schedule,
delusional
bro.
when it comes to the NFC South. Do not
I'm
go
looking
by
at
what
the
this man is
schedule.
saying right now. He is delusional right now. He's using his algorithm, hypotenuse. It doesn't make sense.
Listen.
Mr. T Money is a Panther
Seattle,
fan.
Dallas.
He's not making sense right now. He's talking about Austin Hooper. I told you Austin Hooper left, man. I said that's why I said they picked up Hayden Hurst from the Ravens. Are you even listening to what I'm saying? I just got to tell you that, T Money. That's all right.
But look at these losses though, right?
Y'all don't use no common sense. Okay.
Look at these losses.
79. I'm looking at the schedule. They finished last year at what I say 79. They're gonna go up just because you Panthers don't know what y'all doing.
See, they just made that. You just went on that little rant. You just went on
10 and 6.
You just went on that little rant, right? You just. And then you say,
sense, man.
And then you look at this schedule. All they won was 7 games last year. What are you talking about?
They're going 10 and 6 this year.
Oh my God, you tripping, man?
They're going 10 and 6 this year. I wrote it down.
Okay.
JB, what you want, man?
Hey, I'm gonna give them 9-7-1. They're gonna have that off game. This is the game that's gonna decide that they're gonna stumble and won't really quite catch the Saints because I think it's a 10-win division this year because there's a lot of talent there. So I think it's that off game against Chicago where they tied. It ends in a ridiculous tie. Probably have to be they're going to be down because they slept on the team. And they make a comeback, but they come up short. 9-7-1 tie with Chicago or Detroit, one of the two, and it's gonna hurt them. It's gonna come back to bite them later.
Got you.
I can't believe you, bro. Okay, all right, that's cool.
All right, man.
I'm willing to accept it. I'm gonna accept it. That's
you
cool.
know what? I'm gonna drive this real quick because you just losing. You got us all over the place. All right, next up is the New Orleans Saints. Finished the season 13-3. Five, did you hear me? 5-1 in the division. What did the Panthers do?
1-5.
1-5.
1-5.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Rookie quarterback.
Of course, it was
all
the great
those good
Drew
stuff.
Brees that played 11 games. He played 11 games and got more yardage than your anyway.
Rookie quarterback.
Completions out of 378 attempts for 2,979 yards, 27 TDs, 4 interceptions. Top rusher was Alvin Kamara. Played 14 games at 101 attempts for 797 yards, 5 TDs, and 4 fumbles. He got to clean that up. Top receiver was Michael Thomas. Played all 16 games. Was targeted 185 times with 149 receptions for 1,725 yards, 9 TDs, 1 fumble. Top defensive players was Cameron Jordan. He played all 16 games. Got 15.5 sacks, 25 QB hits. And Marcus Williams in the backfield. He played 15 games with 4 interceptions. Okay, Big Q. Let me hear this. Let me hear this.
Look, what you talking about? I'm looking at the schedule, and I don't think it's fair.
Let me finish off. They picked up Emmanuel Sanders, which is a quality quarterback from the 49ers. They already had Jared Cook, and they picked up Malcolm Jenkins from the Eagles in the backfield.
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I like
you don't have to like it. There ain't no choice.
Listen,
There's
man.
no choice.
I can't say nothing bad about the Saints. I mean, look, they got out their foot squarely on our neck right now. I'm just saying, that team
foot up your ass. That's what it is.
Right.
Yeah, glass.
But
it's
okay.
Yep.
But if you think I'm about to bow down and just let them I'm just supposed to kiss the ring right now, I ain't about to do that. But I would give them their props. They done beat us what 5 out of the last 6 times. Has it been 5 out of 6?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's been 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of here.
When's the last time y'all beat them?
We ain't beat them in 2 years. Okay, it's been a while. 3. It almost like it's been 3. Come on now, I don't know if it's been that long.
I'm gonna look it up just because you said look it up. Go ahead, bro.
I don't think it's been that long. But okay. So listen, we already done I put Carolina at 9. We already gave Tampa a downgrade. Atlanta ain't hitting on nothing. We ain't worried about them at the moment. So this is what it come down to, right? You know what I'm saying? Now I know that Carolina probably is not going to be able. Listen, I would love for Carolina to get one of these games, but I'm a positive guy. I'm gonna say we can break the streak this year. We're gonna get a win on the Saints this year. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it. We're gonna get a win on the Saints this year. Okay, we used to own them, man. I'm saying it's all good. It's just been a while. This is the year we break the streak.
Key words used to.
We're gonna break the streak this year. We're gonna get them at Bank of America Stadium, and we're gonna put them down.
You still in the euphoria of 15-1. That's what you.
I know, but listen. I think we get it.
That whole ship gone, man. They even tore stuff down in front of the damn stadium, man.
Wow, are we on that now?
Purge from that. That's a far memory, man.
Listen, it's been a while since we've been. I think we break the streak this year. Listen, that's gonna be a good one. Listen, we can
with what?
We talked about what Carolina got. We ain't got to do that again. So listen, y'all already y'all putting a loss on us in week 1. That's what y'all saying.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, this is the same. So who played it? Tampa played everybody on. Oh no, we're just looking at that. Okay, we're looking. I was like, how they play everybody on week 1?
Look at Delusional. I told you Raiders in week 1, man.
Right. Okay, cool. So Tampa in the dome. I think Tampa takes the L there, which I think I'd said it on another screen. They go to the Raiders, and Raiders in their home opener. The Packers. Okay, through the bye week, they probably don't lose no games there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Carolina comes in after the bye week. They goes into the dome. Carolina probably, if the Carolina gonna win one of these games, it probably won't be that one. Actually, it probably, I don't know. Beat them at home would be great, but whatever. Chicago. So I think their first loss may come at Tampa in week 8. I mean, on that week against week 9. I think that first loss may come there. The second one may come from there might be a 2-game losing streak right there against the Niners. They're gonna split that game with the Falcons. They'll beat the Broncos. They'll beat they're going to struggle against the Chiefs. They'll struggle against the Vikings like they always do at the end of the season. And that's what Carolina put the boot in that ass right there at the end of the season. So that comes that's 10 wins. It's all wrapped up in a nice little bow.
Hey,
it's wrapped up in a nice little bow.
You made a little sense with this. So they after the dust settle, what's going to happen, man?
So they win 10 games. I mean, that's 10. I mean, no doubt about it.
All right. 10-6, right?
Yeah. But,
I'm going to go 10-6 also, but I do want to give Q, I throw you a little lifeline and say that you guys will get a win against the Saints this year, but it'll be a tip from Breeze to Teddy Two Gloves for what he did for him last year to get him.
Oh, come on, man. You can't be serious.
But I'm saying, I just think that you'll get him. That'll be part of the.
Get out of here. We don't want
like that. So
I don't need no pity.
You don't want no charity, but
I don't need no pity. Man. I don't need no pity from you, bro.
It is what it is, man. But I'm giving them 10-6 in the division. I still think it's fluid though between the Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. It's gonna be fluid all the way up past all the teams' buys. I want to say at least up to like week 12, trying to figure out who's gonna come out as the clear leader because it's a 10-win division, obviously. So, but I'm gonna give it to them if we're talking about it right now.
Yeah. And like I said, they slip up. I gave Carolina 9-gap test. They slip up and it's over. You know what I'm saying? But okay.
Anyway, I got them sweeping the Panthers in both games. They're gonna have a winning streak to week 8. They're gonna lose to the Buccaneers in week 9. They're gonna lose to the 49ers and the Falcons. So that's a 3-game losing streak. They're gonna beat the Broncos, Falcons, Eagles, lose to the Chiefs, beat the Vikings and Panthers. They're gonna finish. What's that? 12-4.
So hold on, man. This is the stuff I don't get. This is like y'all be on this revisionist history BS all the time, and I'm gonna call y'all out on it, right? So we discussing how the Saints beat the Panthers all the time, right? But we're not gonna discuss how the Vikings beat the Saints all the time. We're not gonna bring that up. This is like, what is this? What's going on? I don't get it.
Hold up.
I don't understand.
We know how they lost the last two games. One was some bogus call, and the other one was a Hail Mary at Lucky.
Right.
You really gonna put you gonna stamp?
I'm just saying, if we're gonna talk about history, and all that, I mean, I just think we need to keep it real. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that's fine. I still got them beating the Vikings. Sorry, Gio. Got to beat the Vikings at home. Finish season 12-4.
You know, there's some bitterness there between them Vikes and Saints.
I agree.
It continues.
Yeah. 12 though.
12-4. I ain't started.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm trying to help the people out here when they start picking games to pick the right game. They can't go by you, man. Somebody has to.
Especially when it comes to this division, man. Let Q have it his way. Atlanta gonna go 0-16. Saints gonna go 0-16.
No, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. Okay.
That's what it is, man. Okay.
So this is what it is. I got Atlanta at the bottom, Carolina with a slight increase. Actually, no. I got Tampa at 3, Carolina at 2, New Orleans at 1. Now, the other thing is, JB, people got your team and the Saints and the Super Bowl. That's the most popular pick I've seen so far. And I know we ain't done with the divisional breakdowns yet, and we only got a couple more weeks before the official season kicks off. But do you agree with that early? Baltimore, New Orleans?
I know for a fact that Drew Brees is on a curtain call, so it wouldn't shock me at all. I ain't finna talk about no Super Bowl aspirations for my team because that's bad luck. So,
right.
But you gotta if you're gonna get better, it's hard to beat 14-2. So that kind of put us there, and unless we hit like some type of
Cleveland
subtraction. But we'll see.
Well, I just thought it was weird. Like it's early. Like early people got New Orleans and Baltimore, which Baltimore is a favorite in my opinion. But where they get this New Orleans crap from? But okay, I digress. What you think, Glass? You like the Baltimore New Orleans deal?
I like the Baltimore. I do. Both of them quality teams. I got them going further into the postseason, so I have no problems with it.
Okay, cool. Anyway, so I already gave you mine. I told you it's I got I forget what it was already. I got Atlanta, Tampa, Carolina, New Orleans. That's where I'm at.
Okay, I got Panthers in the bottom, Buccaneers, Falcons, and Saints.
Okay.
Same.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
You do.
Cool then. All right. Let me see if I can. All right. Cool. So.
I'm sorry, JB. You said 9-7-1. You mean 9-6-1?
9-6-1. I'm sorry, because the tie was a loss.
Right. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. So I can start the music. Okay, cool. Here we go. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight.
So glad.
This
division, man.
This division is always a good one, and I definitely appreciate the interaction between everybody who came out to check us out tonight and that kind of thing. Also, like I'm gonna give my boys some props, man. You dragged me on this thing here, but JB and Glass, y'all alright, man. Y'all cool. You know what I'm saying? So JB, go ahead and put yourself over for everybody, man. Let everybody know.
Hey, okay, man. I appreciate everybody in the comments. T Money, all the Panther faithful, Gino. I haven't seen you in a while. Heard from you in a while. Glad that you popped up, but glad this division is behind us because it always get wild. You can always find me here on Wednesday nights or on Twitter as Raven Show.
I actually expected a bunch of the junk talkers to come out this week. Let's see if we can lure them out next week. We go to the AFC North. Let's. What you think about that, Glass? And put yourself over for the fans.
AFC North. Ooh, that's gonna be good. I'm writing that right now. Cool. All right, everybody. I want to thank Jill. Of course, you my boy, Mr. T-Man. You my boy too. Even though you talk crazy just like Big Q, it's all good. Wow. I think it's a Panther thing. Joshua, my man, thanks for joining in. Anybody that I haven't seen, I appreciate you guys joining the show. If you don't see me here with my brothers, Big Q, JB, you can catch me on social media at me, G Money. On Twitter at Sage of Sports 1, Facebook, Instagram, The Sage of Sports. If you want to contact me via email, it's thesageofsports@gmail.com. And before we keep moving, I want to salute the NBA. We're doing what they're doing tonight, canceling games. I want to, as much as I can't stand Detroit and their head coach, tip my hat to what your guys do. Canceling practice, I think it was yesterday, and everybody walking off stage on NBA on
the yeah
for the police brutality and for social justice. Salute.
Straight up.
Yeah. All right, man. So everybody else stay safe out there, man. And then, like I said, Lord willing, we'll be here next week, and we'll go and talk about the AFC North as we get ready for this NFL season, which is going to be a little strange, but it's going to be weird. But I'm just excited to get some football going. Again, we'll see y'all next week, and we out of here. Peace.